Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have another new product to try out. Makeup by Mario finally dropped concealers, okay? I feel like this has been long awaited. We've been waiting. I'm excited to dive into these, so let's get into it. He got his foundation earlier this year, and after trying this out for a couple of months, I found that it's not my favorite foundation. I don't really reach for this as much as I'd like to. I feel like it's just a little bit too glowy for me, and I have to use a lot of powder to set it down. And even then, I don't really like how the glowiness kind of emphasizes like texture and all of that. So a lot of times when I do reach for this just to get use out of it, I'll like mix this in with another foundation. So that's usually how I use this. But if you're curious about what shade I am in the foundation, I'm in the shade 21W. I'm excited for these. So I ran to Sephora on launch day, which was yesterday. I picked up 2 shades of his concealer. On camera, they low-key look very similar, and I think it just comes down to the undertone, and I just wasn't sure which one I wanted to go with, so I just picked up 2, and it's so cute and aesthetically pleasing because it looks just like the foundation. I might do one on each side, which I'll probably end up doing. I might look crazy, but we'll see. I'll probably just do one on each side just to see which color I like better. This concealer retails for $29. It has a medium coverage with a natural finish, which is my language. It's speaking my language. And it is a pro performance multi-use concealer that visibly lifts, blurs, and brightens your under eyes and complexion for an awakened appearance. All the shades are crease proof and long wearing with a self-setting formula that locks in with a natural skin-like finish. This is what the doe foot looks like. It's a nice flat paddle, which I also like the point on this. I am too excited. So let's go in with 420 first. Okay, let's see. Okay, immediately feels very thin, like very, very thin. How am I gonna do? Okay, so we'll just do it here. Like that. Wow, that stretched a really long way, but it's also very thin. For this side, I'm going to use a brush, and then the other side, I'm going to use a sponge. But I'm just going in with my BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy Concealer Brush. Now, Makeup by Mario did come out with a concealer brush with this collection, and my store did not have it. So I am going to order it because I am now a concealer brush girly. And I just love it. I just feel like it just gives me so much more coverage. That blended in very, very easy. All right, let's do the under eye. Since this is a self-setting formula, I don't know how much time I have to work with it. So I'm not going to waste any time blending this out. This is so smooth, and I even feel like how much I went in with was a lot. I feel like you do not need a lot of this product because a little bit goes a long way. I don't know why on camera this shade looks really yellow. I need to look to see what the undertone is of this shade. So pretty. Wow, that looks beautiful. It just looks so yellow on camera, but it's not. And then we'll just blend in the nose right here. That looks good. And this is the shade 420. So this is the lighter shade that I picked up. But this is so pretty. The shade that I picked up, 420, is a medium dark golden. Okay, and I also loved how this blended out with this concealer brush. It was very easy. This looks beautiful on the skin. All right, let's go in with this shade 460 on the other side. And let's see what shade I like better. Look at that. That just stretches a very, very long way. Ooh, I feel like a lot of you might like this shade better on me. Okay, hold on. The forehead first. So I'm using a sponge to blend this in. That blended in like absolute butter. This one looks a little bit more natural, but it's not as bright as I prefer my concealers to be. I don't know. No, I have to see what undertone this is once I finish blending this in. But this is so easy. Oh, it is so easy to blend. Also loving the coverage of this concealer. That is pretty. I have a feeling a lot of you are gonna like the deeper shade on me, but when we set it, that is the true test. We have the shade 460 and 420. Now, the undertone for 460 is medium dark neutral, which is technically the undertone I prefer in a concealer, which is neutral. I just felt like it wasn't bright enough. About this self-setting situation, now both of these have had time to sit, and I have to set this. I absolutely have to set this because one, it's already creasing on me, as you can see. It's not horrible, but it is definitely creasing. Before I set this, I'm gonna go in with one of his blush sticks. Should I go with raspberry or plum? Ooh, earthy pink is more natural. Let's do a little mix. Earthy pink is a really pretty everyday shade. So I'm just going to go in with this. It's so pretty and it's so like natural, so cute. I love it, I love it, I love it. Very natural, but I'm also gonna go in with a little bit of the other pink. Love it. I love his blush sticks. I feel like people don't talk about these that much, but I also remember a time when these went super viral. But then I'm gonna go in with this one. This one is raspberry, which I love. It's a lot brighter if you don't really like earthy pink, but it is so bright. Okay, now let me set these under eyes. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. I cannot get over this. That looks good. That looks real good. I even feel like once you put on your powder, that brighter shade kind of dulls down a little bit. So I think I'm leaning more towards 420 because now that I have like the powder on, it's not as bright. We are set. These under eyes, these are looking really good. I still prefer how much more coverage I was able to get with the brush rather than the sponge, because now after using, after actually testing both a brush and a sponge to blend out my concealer, I feel like the brush just gives me more coverage and I like that. And I feel like you can kind of see that here. I just feel like it's just a little bit more covered over here, whereas with the sponge, it kind of soaked up a little bit more concealer. The makeup is makeuping today. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up the rest of my face. Here is the makeup all complete. I love how my makeup looks right now, and I am very impressed with these concealers. Now, this is just a first impressions. Of course, in the future, I am gonna update you guys on how this wears. I'm not able to do a wear test today on these concealers because I really want to get this video up for you guys a lot earlier than I did yesterday's video, because I did do a wear test yesterday, but I posted so late and I don't usually post that late. I like these concealers. What do you guys think? I'm very curious to know your thoughts on these concealers. Are you going to try them? Are you going to pick them up? There are so many new concealers that are getting ready to launch. I think the Tower 28 concealers just launched today for Rouge, and it's going to be available tomorrow for everyone. And then we have a new House Labs concealer next month, which I'm definitely buying. But I also have my eye on the new Tower 28 concealers. This just feels really lightweight on the skin. As far as the formula of these concealers, I think they're good for skin tints, light coverage makeup looks, full coverage makeup looks, because you can build it up to get the coverage that you want, but then you also can use a little bit and it'll still cover what you want it to cover. I am very impressed with these. It's makeup by Mario. I didn't expect anything less. Let me know what you think down below. I'll definitely catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.